Hi, my name's Rachel, and the word I would describe myself before I made Christ a reality in my life would be desperate. A little background on myself. I grew up in a Christian home with two awesome parents that love the Lord and are totally in love with each other, and as well as two younger sisters that I just am so blessed with. So I said a Christian home, so I went to church, grew up going to church my whole entire life. And when I was 7 years old, I realized I wanted to have Christ in my life. So I talked to my dad, and we went through the whole salvation prayer, and it was awesome. And I so accepted Christ, and I was like so excited and so pumped for like a 7-year-old. And but from that point on, it really wasn't a personal relationship with me and Christ. It was more of one. Before I made him a reality, I was just desperate for people to see me as the good girl, the girl that wasn't necessarily the most popular, but the one that had everything going for her. That was, life was perfect. There was like this happiness going on, and it wasn't completely real. It was pretty artificial. It was me putting on a face that I was happy when I really wasn't all the time inside. And just some trials that I went through, that I just felt like I had to keep up an image. In 7th grade, I lost my grandma, my cousin, and my aunt, and that was really tough. And so that was one of those moments where I was like, I have to cling on to God, and I was desperate for people to see, oh, I may have had that loss, but I'm fine. There's nothing really awful going on. But inside it was pretty chaotic, and I finally decided to make him a reality in my life. It was the summer after my freshman year, and I had some really close friends that I was really, really close with, and they were making decisions that I decided, I was like, I can't make those. I can't have that around in my life. And so I really had to turn to Christ, because these were my closest friends. I didn't know who I'd be friends with. And he totally transformed my life. And so from that point on, the happiness that I had put on before was not artificial. It was his true joy. So the word I would describe my life after Christ would be joyful. I still gone through trials in my life, but I realize now that the happiness that I have in my heart is actually Christ's true joy in my life. And I'm just so thankful for him, and just how he's worked in my life and made me so much more joyful. So from this artificial happiness, I now have Christ's joy in my life. So that's my before and after story.